So today we're gonna be making a rigatoni bolognese. It is so easy, so rich, decadent, delicious. You're gonna be like, wow, I made this? Yeah, you did. So let's get started. Let's jump in the video. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hey guys, meet Eliza. These are the ingredients. Everything is going to be listed below with exact measurements. Today we're using a combination of beef, pork, and veal. You can use whatever you'd like, but I figure that this one will give a little bit more flavor to the sauce as well. Okay, so I'm prepping up my vegetables by just cutting them into 1-inch pieces and then just throwing them in the food processor. Now, as you can see, my food processor is like mini size, so I had to do this in batches, but if you have a big one, you can just throw everything in there. As you can see, my cat loves being in the kitchen with me. Look at her trying to nibble on those carrots. She's so cute. Does she want it? Does she want it? No? Okay, no. Alright, moving on. So I'm going to be cutting the small white onion, the shallots, and also the garlic. I'm just going to throw that all together. At this point, that intense onion aroma is in the air, and then my poor girl, look at her squinting. Isn't that adorable? That's so funny. I mean, I would figure that she would leave, but nah, she was chilling there, chilling on the counter, watching mommy cook. Moving on. So throwing in that garlic in there, and then I'm gonna be just pulsing it to a mince, and then you're finished. That's it. All you have to do is just put everything together. And that's it. You're done chopping. That's it. You can put your cutting board away. You're done. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be heating a medium-sized pot with a tablespoon of olive oil. You can use whatever oil, but I like olive oil. And then just throw everything in and let that sizzle. I love that sound. Alright, so we're going to be seasoning with some sea salt and some cracked black pepper. I'm also going to be pulling a couple seasonings from my spice drawer. You know, this guy. Ta-da! Yeah. So I'm reaching for a garlic and herb, some onion and garlic powder, some parsley, and then this everyday Italian herb blend. You can use whatever you like, but I think that these 4 were perfect for this dish. And right now we are adding about half of a tablespoon of all of the seasonings and herbs, and then once we add in the meat, we'll add the other half as well, just to make sure that everything's flavored, well incorporated, seasoned properly. You know, I don't want anything to be bland, so I like to season my food. You want to make sure that you're breaking down the meat very finely with the wooden spoon and incorporate all of those vegetables. Just make sure that it's all mixed in together. And again, we're seasoning. This is very important. You want to season as you go. So we're going to season again because we added the meat, salt and pepper, and then let it cook. Now you're going to cook the meat for about 15 minutes just to make sure that all the water has been evaporated. And you're going to make a little hole in the center, and that's where you're going to add the half a cup of red wine. I'm using a Montepulciano di Abruzzo. You can use whatever you'd like, but I tend to find that this is a very delicious red wine. It's nice and sweet. Now after about 5 minutes, you're going to make another hole, and that's where we're going to add in a tablespoon of tomato paste. You're going to add that in the middle. Make sure that you cook it out, just because it kind of takes away the flavor of the metallic aluminum, taste from the packaging that it's been in. So it's really important. Now after 5 to 7 minutes of letting that cook out, you're going to add about a cup of tomato puree. I'm using a cento plum tomato puree. You can use whatever you have on hand, but this is what I had. Let that cook out. Make sure you stir everything. And now you're going to add 2 pieces of bay leaves and 2 sprigs of thyme. You're going to submerge that into the sauce, and you're going to cook that for about an hour with the lid on. Now, after the sauce has been cooking, I'm prepping my pasta. I'm just following the instructions on the bag. I'm using Dececco. This is my favorite pasta. Now, as the pasta is cooking, on the side I'm going to have a saute pan with some olive oil, and I'm going to take about a ladle's worth of that sauce, and I'm just going to heat it up in the pan. I want to make sure that I'm cooking the pasta and the sauce together, just so that the sauce kind of clings onto the pasta. Now you're going to transfer the pasta to the sauce, and you're going to add about half a cup's worth of that pasta water. That pasta water is key to bringing the sauce together. It's going to make it a little bit thicker, and it's going to help it cling onto the pasta itself. This for just about 5 minutes, and then you're going to transfer it to a plate, and I would recommend to garnish this with some Parmesan cheese. Not some, I mean a lot. So grate your Parmesan cheese on top, and then you want to add a little bit of parsley as well. You can add whatever you like, but Parmesan cheese and parsley is the way to go. Look at that, just rip it, that's it. And that's my Rigatoni Bolognese. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.